Right, there's an interesting start to the day. I was supposed to be going to Darlington. Vehicle weren't available. I had to jump in a different vehicle and do a Cannington first, and then go off to Scania's to pick mine up. Had the tacho calibrated. It was like it's 2 years this month.
After 80 yards, turn.
And now, instead of going to Darlington like they originally said, I'm actually going up to Bathgate. So, right old run that is, 8.5 hours. Going to take a while. I've only got 3 hours 17, so that's what I've done already. So it's going to be a bit of a trot up there. I may do a 10 hour, I may not, see how it goes. But what I'll do is I'll catch up with you guys later. I've not been there before, definitely not been there, but it doesn't matter. It's only it's an Audi store, so it's no bother. They're all the same. It's pretty self-explanatory where they are. As I say, I've just not been to that particular one before. Done quite a few, but not that one. So a bit of a run up. So 8.5 hours to get there. I haven't got 8.5 hours. Well, I have just about if I run into a 10. So we'll get as far as we can. I'll get 3 hours up the road now. Have a break. And then crack on from there. It's not got to be there till 4. 4. It says 4. It might well be 5 in the morning. We'll see how that goes, because that'll be a 10 hour and a 9 hour rest. So we'll have to see how that goes. See how we get on. But I'll come back to you guys. Anything exciting happens, or at least when I'm going into Scotland. Hey. Well, I just wanted to jump back on. I mean, I've still got, well, I've done a fair few miles, and I've still got 3 hours and 10 minutes to go before I get to where I'm going. I'll stop short of that. But I tell you what, the scenery up here. I mean, I've just come through the Lake District, and I'm still on the motorway. I haven't come off the motorway. Absolutely stunning, and the motorways are so quiet. I'm very surprised how. I mean, I haven't been up here for a long time, but very, very quiet. I was expecting it to be a lot busier, but it's absolutely stunning scenery. I'm well impressed. Fortunate I had Wales last week. Scotland, I'm on my way to. I'm not even in Scotland yet. You know, I'm on my way to Scotland. Oh, I'm impressed. Definitely, very, very nice indeed. Lovely scenery, very green. Some nice, fantastic dry stone walls as well. Actually, yeah, quite good, quite good. Keeps you alert, looking out for different things. I quite like it. A bit grim, the skies. I mean, we got bright. It is bright, but that sky's a bit grim. I think I'm driving into the grimness, which is a shame. I was hoping it'd be quite clear, because another, from what I have been to Scotland many times, but I haven't been in a truck for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years maybe. I thought I hadn't been there for a long time in a truck. I completely forgot. I went there, well, probably 22 I think. Yeah, probably a couple of years ago, working for a previous company. That was Glasgow. I was in Glasgow at that point. But yeah, I like this. I'm hoping, you know, it's not going to change much now. The views, from what I can remember, they don't change that much, because there's just a lot of land up here. A hell of a lot of land. Blimey. Very nice indeed. And I'm not surprised, the Lake District's a Lake District. All these hills, I say mountains, they're not mountains really. But you know, with all the water running off that, there's no wonder we've got such big lakes up here. But yeah, I'm quite pleased to be glad that I'm up here. You know, I mean, you know, Darlington's okay, which is where I was going. And I think I definitely got the better choice being coming up to Scotland. As I said, and I'm not even there yet, and I'm impressed already. So it's been a while since I've been up this way, and there you go. So okie dokie. Well, I'll jump off again, and hopefully there'll be a bit more to see a little bit further up. Speak to you soon. Well, that changed so quickly. Fascinating. Absolutely horrendous weather. So shocked. Absolutely gorgeous up here. I mean, I can't believe it. I have driven it many times, but over the years, well, I seem to be taking a different outlook on it at the moment, and I love it. I'm not impressed with this weather difference, though. Blimey, the last clip was sunny and there was clouds in front, but all of a sudden it just opened up, cloudy, opened up, poured with rain. Oh my God, great. Shame, it's a shame. It's a lovely view. It'd be much better if the sun was shining. There you go. Come back to you in a bit. Well, we've just passed the sign for Hadrian's Wall to the right and Carlisle. So what I've done, I've put it back on now. Luckily, it's cleared up. What I don't want to miss is the Welcome to Scotland sign. I don't want you to miss it. I mean, the road signs, the last few, probably 4 or 5, have said Scotland. But there is actually, as I'm sure most of you will know, a huge sign that says Welcome to Scotland, or you're now leaving England. I'm sure it says Welcome to Scotland. I've seen it on many times, but I've seen it on other people's videos as well. So because I'm not 100% sure where it is. Now, I mean, I'm still 2 hours away from where I'm going. 2 hours and 8 minutes actually, with 1 hour and 59 minutes drive time. So I'm not going to get there. I can run over. I do have the option of doing a 10-hour day. But I don't think there's anything there. So there'll be no point getting there. I'm hoping to find the services within an hour, under an hour away, where I'll stay. I'll stay there tonight. There is some services. There's one service is not too far from it at all, but I don't think I've got enough time to make it, and it's not worth wasting 10 minutes of a 10-hour into a 10-hour, you know. Especially not at the start of the week, especially not the first day. So what I'll do, if this is too far away and I've rambled on, what I'll do is I'll actually, I've never figured it out. I will figure out how to do time lapse. I've not figured it out yet. I've not even attempted to figure it out, to be fair. So I'll need to work out how to do time lapse on the video, the vlog, and so you don't have to sit here for 20 minutes if that's how long it takes. I don't know. They're the first signs I've seen for Glasgow and Edinburgh on the signs. So we're just coming past Carlisle North Junction. I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that far till we actually cross the border, as it were. As I said, if I ramble on too much, and it is a long way, I'll work out how to do the time lapse. I'd just rather you see it. We'll see. I don't know. I can't remember how far it is. I said I haven't been here for a while. Oh, now look at that. Borders tourist to Edinburgh. Okay. Tourist route to Edinburgh. Okay, so we should come up to it quite soon. I will still try and figure out how to do the time lapse at some point. Yeah, look at that. Edinburgh, Glasgow is the main focus now, so And I'm going to Bathgate, which is in between Edinburgh. Oh, well, in between Glasgow and Edinburgh from the way I'm coming. But literally just off the motorway as well. When I looked it up on Google Earth, it's, well, I don't even think it's a mile off the motorway. It's that close. Big distribution centre, so same as the company in Darlington. It's just a Scottish one. Not been there before, clearly. I'm glad it's brightened up. It actually looks bone dry. The road out here, hold on a sec. The road here looks bone dry, and yeah, okay, that rain was horrendous. Junction 45. I actually run the M6 out. I run into the end of the M6, and then I believe I'll be going on to A74M. As I thought, 6 miles from Gretna Green. Gretna Green, then it will, Gretna. I think it goes Gretna, then Lockerbie, and then you just follow it. Obviously, but as far as I can remember, again, it's somewhere the countryside. The views are stunning, but we'll have to see. I don't remember exactly. I said long time since I've been up here, and this is the you know, the unfortunate thing about being stuck. You get blinded, but you know, the M5, M6, M4. You spend all your life up and down there. Not even much past. Certainly not. I was in Liverpool not that long ago, a couple of weeks ago. But that was about as furthest I've been for a long time up north. And it's all, you know, you get sort of blinded by it all. And then when you come out here, you're like, wow, look at this. There is a real world past those motorways, you know. I mean, even though I'm still on the M6 at the moment. Okay, so the services are different. Not as big, but they've got the parking, so hopefully I don't. And that's another thing. I don't want to be too late because they seem to have very limited parking, which means I could get caught out and have nowhere to park and then be in a bit of bother. So I don't really want to park outside of a service. You know, I want to be in a services just to feel secure, rather than in a lay-by somewhere, you know. But I will see what it will be, and what I have to do is I have to do. I don't mind. I just have preferences, you know. It is what it is. But we've still got a bit of rain. I said that right down there. It was very dry, but it's obviously followed me up now. Bugger. We've got an hour and 52 hours. 2 hours. Well, I don't know where this sign is. I'm definitely going to have to work out how to do the time lapse, otherwise you're not going to be right bored. Staring at the motorway. They're not very exciting, I must say. Well, according to that, I've got 78 miles of motorway. This particular part, so that'll be the M6, M74, I imagine, and then 9 miles after that, so that'll be the M8, and the last tiny bit into the place. But we'll see. Gretna's getting close. We're very close to Gretna. I should imagine we shall see that sign very soon. It's definitely opening out countryside wise, definitely. Very nice. See the hills in the distance, quite a few of them actually. Very hilly, a very hilly area. Very good. the phone. No, I'll have to switch you off for a minute, guys. Oh, that's not... Okay, well, I thought... hold on. Oh. Okay, I don't know why. Gretna's got an outlet village. Blimey. What have we got? Signs for Gretna, and I haven't passed that sign yet. Oh, I'm most as shocked I am. Old Blacksmith Shop Visitors Centre. Okay, yeah, well, oh gosh. Well, I'm shocked. I don't know where that sign is, and I really don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss the sign. No. Oh, here we are! Hey! It's coming! There we go. It had to be. You can't get to Gretna Green. I know right on the edge there, but blimey. There we go. Welcome to Scotland. Let's put them on. Welcome to Scotland! Hoorah! Hooray, we've made it! Still got 2 hours, an hour and 57 minutes to go, but we've made it to Scotland. Hoorah! Right, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Well, I just pulled into this services to stretch my legs, and I must say there's something. I'm hoping it's still there on the way out. So a very strange sight on the way in, which I don't know if it's still going to be there when I leave. So I'll put the video on anyway, put the camera on, and we'll see if it's still there. It's very bizarre. We'll see it in a minute. We're just round this, well, round the corner there, and you'll see. Very strange sight. Well, I think it's a strange sight anyway. It's not something I come across often. In fact, I don't know that I've ever seen it. There you go. Now look at that. Swans. See those swans over there? Well, look at this. The swans are having a wander about in the... Or are they just ducks? They might just be ducks. Well, I thought they were swans, but they could possibly just be ducks, actually. I'm not so sure. But they're just wandering about, you know. Very bizarre. Very bizarre indeed, but there you go. So yeah, I just had to stop now. Look, it's still an hour and a half to go. It's a big old country, this. Oh, Scotland. I mean, you've got as much for, well, to be fair, but 8 hours. I think there's 8 hours from the Scottish border up to John O'Groats, I think. So it's quite a long old. A lot of countryside though. Scotland's a big old place, but there's a lot of its country. I mean, the hills are there already, and that's just down the bottom end, as it were. There's plenty more of it. Yeah, big old place. And of course, it's got mountains in Scotland as well. Yeah, big old area. It covers a vast area. Right, on that note, I'll crack on again and I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Well, that's me all parked up. I'm in Hamilton services, just at the end of the M74. It's about half an hour from where I'm going. I shall have an early start in the morning. Get up. I say half an hour at the moment, but a little bit of traffic showing, so maybe a little bit less in the morning with any luck. So crack on in the morning and get in there and get this load off, and then see what's next on the agenda. So lovely ride up, really. I mean, that rain was a bit poor, but you know what is what it is. You're going to get it. Simple as that. You can't avoid it. Signs were saying yellow warnings of rain, you know. So I was quite lucky. I only had one bad section of motorway, but luckily you're driving through it all the time, so it all works out. So right result, I reckon. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Cheers. Well, up bright and early. It's now 3:30, just leaving the services. well, as you can see, it's really rather dark. You won't be seeing a lot. Should be there at the RDC by 4, which is what I'm booked in for, so I'll be on time for that, no problem at all. So yeah, I'll crack on. I'll come back. What I'll do is come back to you when I know where I'm going from here. Interesting one. I've not been up here before with this, guys, so I'll see what happens. Come back to you in a little while. Right, well, that's it, all tipped. Had a long wait for me paperwork, but there you go, such is life.
Turn left, then go right on the roundabout.
Just shy of an hour waiting for me paperwork, which is a bloody nuisance, to be fair, but doesn't matter. I'm in no rush. I'm running back down, they're running me back down. Gosh, Wakefield, 9 AM tomorrow morning collection, so there you go.
Go right on the roundabout. Second exit.
Let's turn him off for a minute. Yeah, interesting one. Fair enough. It'll do. Quite a nice looking day. Hopefully, I should have a nice run down. I mean, this place is vast. It's absolutely massive. Wow. Gosh. Huge place. Quite impressive, actually. Oh, I'm easily impressed, clearly. But I like the fact, you know, there's some of the places you go, the older build, obviously the older, less modern, they're tiny, you know, and you struggle, get on the bays, you can't turn around in the yard, you have all sorts of issues. But these new modern depots are superb, really. Absolutely vast by comparison. Yeah, quite pleased. Oh, hello. We'll go there. Right, okie dokie. So yes, so we're back off, heading up to the motorway, which is literally, you'll see on this roundabout, it's there. We're at the motorway. Even that address for that place I've just been, part of the address is junction 4 of the M8. It's actually in the address. It's that close, as you could see, that close to the motorway, that it's actually part of the address, which is pretty impressive. Because, like, yeah, I mean, I Google Earth everything anyway. I'm sure I've said that multiple times. And on Google Earth, I have a look where it is, what's close to the main road and everything else. Entrance in, any signage on the gate, things like that, just to give myself the heads up before I get there. But yeah, so a bit of a rundown. It's 4 hours and 50 minutes from now, plus a 45 on that. But as I said, I've got it's not booked till 9 AM tomorrow, so that'll be, I imagine I'll be in ferry bridge services by this afternoon. Well, that's pretty cool, because it's literally round the corner from ferry bridge services. I think it might be 2.5 miles, if that, where I'm going, so I'll get down there tonight and this afternoon. Well, yeah, lunchtime, I guess. Yeah, lunchtime, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. Have an afternoon nap, I reckon. If I'm doing that at 9 AM in the morning, bit of a late start, and that's running down to Avonmouth, so takes me back down the road. 9 o'clock. Do you know what? 9 o'clock isn't that bad, because if you're loading at 9, you're not out of there till 10. Get out of there at 10 o'clock. And that's it, and you know, and you miss that first part of the crap traffic. So generally, you get a sort of, if you're lucky, you get a right smooth run through, missing that major part of the traffic. But we'll see. What I'll do, guys, I'll jump back on if I see anything exciting. I mean, maybe I will. It's great sights I can see. I don't know if you'd be able to see on the way down this M74. So we'll have a look, see what's about, see what we can see. Catch you later, guys. Wow, I mean, I thought I'd just jump back on. I mean, look at the views. This is seriously impressive views, you know. The roads are not busy, if it's 6:30 in the morning, the M6 will be a nightmare. No, it's going to be a nightmare the further down you get, but I mean, it's fantastic views. I mean, surely I'm focusing purely on the road, but look at the views. So impressive. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nice and quiet, nice and peaceful, not busy. But look at the other side of the road, there's no bugger on it. Well, down there. Oh, I like it a lot. I bet I won't come up here now for ages, but I do like it. It's a long way, clearly it's a long way, but yeah, quite impressed actually. I love the views, absolutely love the views are to die for. Fantastic. Right, on that note, I'm going to have a comfort break, I think, in this services, because why not? And I'll catch up with you guys in a little while. Well, I was a bit slow. I missed the welcome to England sign. But do you know what? I must say, a bit slow. I don't know. It's there. I just come past that Gretna retail village again, the sign for the retail village. And I was like, because I thought it was a bit odd yesterday. And then, you know, it makes perfect sense. You've got loads of people coming to the area to visit the old blacksmith shop and things like that, and obviously marriage and whatever. So if you've got that many people attending, why not take the opportunity to, you know, and put something for them to do, somewhere for them to go, somewhere for them to shop, somewhere more for them to eat. It does make sense, because I don't think the little places would lose out. Oh, they will lose out to a degree, but I think there's plenty of people that want both options. So it's actually not a bad idea. But I must say, I think the A74 stroke M74 has to be one of my favourite motorways. I know, I didn't know I had a favourite motorway. I mean, I love it in Wales, but that M4 is a ball ache. You know, let's be honest, it is a pain. That M74, A74 is absolutely stunning. I love it. What an easy road, you know. I mean, now literally just sort of, that's just at Gretna. It turns back into the M6. So I'm now on the M6 again, but the difference already. It's busy, whereas the M74 didn't appear busy. You know, yeah, I like that. I didn't know I had a favourite motorway, but I have now, and that's it. I like that. I bet you I won't get up here again for a while, but I do. I'm impressed with that. By comparison, lovely area, absolutely stunning scenery, and an easy road to drive. You know, an easy road to travel on. Yeah, definitely. Ireland, I think, is my next port of call. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I think I need to get to Ireland. Yeah, for definite. At some point, I will need to hit Ireland, and because that's got to be gorgeous as well. You know, I've done it all. I've done all of England, Scotland. Well, I say done all of Scotland. I have been to Scotland a few times. Only a couple of times in the 2 or 3 times in the truck. I've been on my bike. I've been in the car. So, you know, and I've been to Wales a few times. I've done that on my bike. I've been to Cornwall. Done that on my bike. So I think Ireland, the only place I haven't been is I've never been to Ireland, so definitely going to be worth a visit at some point in the future. But luckily for me, September's not too far around the corner and I shall be off to Italy, so on the bike, so that'll be a pretty good trip to look forward. Well, it is a pretty good trip to look forward to. We're planning some stop-offs and the like en route. Yeah, pretty good actually. Right, I'll drop out again and I'll catch up with you guys in a little while. Well, I've come along. I'm heading towards Scotch Corner on the A66, and I've just come through the snow gates. Oh, what an absolutely fantastic road. I've been so long, I mean, it's been many years since I've been along this one. But I mean, I've done it before. In fact, I broke down on here. Geez, I think I was 23 years old and used the CB to call for help because we didn't have mobile phones in those days. I've got a guy on the CB who phoned the boss. God, that was a story. That was so long ago. It feels like so long ago. It was so long ago. Bloody hell, 34 years ago. But yeah, we didn't have mobile phones in those days, so I had to call the guy. I got in touch with someone on the CB who then, I gave him the details, he rang my boss and they got a guy out of the split fuel line. So the company come out, repaired it, and I was on my way. Yeah, quite impressive. So that's what we had to do back in the old days. It was our initiative. They didn't have mobile phones. But yeah, this is lovely. I mean, the sun's shining, the road is superb. The scenery, wow. Beautiful stone walls, dry stone walls. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I like it. Very nice indeed. Oh, not a bad couple of days so far with scenery in the roads. Not too bad at all. Got a bit of roadworks coming up according to that. Oh, what's that tipper doing? What are you doing in the middle of the road? I guess you're turning right, but you're not indicating, so I don't know what. Wow. Okay. Right turn there, Clyde. Gosh. Yes, let's see what. Right, so we're coming. Oh, right. Okay. So we're losing a lane, but I hope this comes out okay on the video because it is impressive. Really impressive. Really nice. Gorgeous views. I haven't been up here for a long time. I don't actually know. Other than that, I don't think I've been here since. I must have been, but I don't remember it. It's funny. I don't know. Sometimes you do these routes and you don't notice. You don't notice. Perhaps because I'm getting old, I'm starting to notice the beauty all around me. Absolutely stunning. Never really noticed it, but as I said, I don't think I've been this way for many years. What a gorgeous route. Fantastic house. I mean, you wouldn't want to live there, to be fair, because once you're snowed in, I imagine. And when you come down the road and it's got gates, and they say if the gates are shut, do a U-turn and go back to the M6. Then you think, well, okay, that makes it totally impassable. The implication is you're not getting through. I suppose you've got a tractor. That's your mode of travel when you're up here. The snow comes. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Very impressive. As I said, I think I've been stuck on that M5, M4 for too long. Fried my brain, and I've been let out, and like I've never seen it before. But it's because you get so stuck in what you're doing that you forget. Must do. Well, I must have done. It's gorgeous up here. Absolutely stunning. Well, there you go, England. You've done us proud. North England. Up the north. Yeah, love it. Brilliant. Very impressive. The old sheep are marching off over there. Where they go. We'll have a wander. And there you go. That was the end of that. Boom, boom. That was impressive. I like that. I like it round here. I definitely like these roads. Definitely. Fantastic views. Well, there you go. Very nice indeed. I shall jump back on if I find anything more as exciting. Just stop for a bit of breakfast. Coney Garth truck stop. Junction 51, the A1M, Leeming Bar. Come off the Leeming Bar rest area. You turn left, there's a sign for it there actually. On the roundabout. It's a tidy place. Plenty of parking. Decent breakfast. No waiting around. It's all there, it's all ready. It's, yeah, very impressed. Got a big truck wash here and a Shell garage. And takes AS24 cards if that's... And the only reason I say that is because I saw the big sign when I drove in, because I don't have an AS24 card, but it takes those for all of you people that do have them. Yeah, quite impressive. Quite a decent place actually. Okie dokie. Right, catch you all in a little while. Heading on down to Ferry Bridge Services now. I think it's about where I am going to end up. Pretty sure. That'll be me for the day. I think I'll come back to you in a little while. Well, that's me all parked up. 20 past 11. My collection is 9 o'clock in the morning. Not that far from here either. I'll look it up actually. Yeah, so it's weird when it happens like that, but at the end of the day, if that's where the load is, that's where the load is. It seems odd, but ultimately you're still running back with a full load for the most part of the journey, you know, so it's not drastic. Shame. So I mean, to be fair, generally when I load out of here, we're only 16 minutes away, 10 mile away from the pickup, so that's not bad at all. Not too bad at all. Yeah, that's pretty good. Quite pleased with that. Been there before anyway. I know where it is. A bit of traffic at the moment. I won't hit that in the morning. Probably take me 10 minutes in the morning. So, although in saying that, if I'm going to be there I've got to be there for 9 o'clock. So I might get a bit of traffic. But I might leave a bit earlier and get there at 8 o'clock. I don't know. See how I feel. I've got plenty of time, plenty of break. So we'll see how that transpires. But yeah, unless anything overly exciting happens, I'll catch up with you all when I get up. We'll be in the morning now, so good on you guys. I'll catch you soon. Morning all. Right, you join me at, well, I'm in Ferry Bridge Services still. I've not left yet. It's only 7 o'clock. About 45 minutes, well, I leave at 8 o'clock, so I'll stick my card or turn my card on about 7:45, do my checks. Leave here at 8 and get up the road. It's not drastically far from here. I thought it was closer than what it is, only 10 mile anyway. So it's not due till 9, so I'll get there for 8:30. That should be fine. And then it'll be down to Avonmouth. And I don't know who, I'm assuming, purely because of the new rules in place, that it won't be Lidl. It could be Asda, could be Tesco's, could be Farm Foods. I don't know. There's loads of places in Avonmouth. I know it's Avonmouth. There's loads of places in Avonmouth we do. So I'm not convinced I know the answer to that. I won't know that till I get the paperwork. Yeah, not a bad night actually. Very warm. It cooled down enough though. It cooled down plenty to sleep. Yeah, it was pretty good. Slept well actually. Don't know, it's odd. Probably because I knew I didn't desperately need to get up this morning. You get a much more relaxed sleep. So when I know I've got to get up at 6 or 5 or 4, I don't, I worry about it, I think, because I wake up. Get fed up with checking the bloody time all the time, you know. Anyway, I'll crack on and I'll come back to you guys when I know where I'm going. Let you know what's going on in the world. Speak to you soon. Well, I think we can safely assume that was an absolute disaster. It's now 10 past 11. I got in there at 20 past 8. Fair enough, I weren't due till 9, so they said
you will arrive at your destination at 15:22.
Get back in the office at 9. They just put someone
after keys in 80 yards
for the bay, and they went to me, "Oh, when this bay's empty, you go on." Well, it took me an hour to load in. Then I went on. They took over an hour to load me. Oh my good God! What a disaster! That's too long a day. That is. And now I've got 4 hours and 15 minutes to get where I'm going. Well, that's how long it's going to take, allegedly. And I guess that's without a lot of traffic. But again, you know, might be alright. It's 10 past 11 now. Yeah, 10 past 11 now. So hopefully, I've got a full 4.5, so hopefully I shall slip through. Due down to there. Well, it says 3:30. It's going to be 4:15. You know, if I have to have a break. So we shall see how the traffic gods treat us. I'll catch up with you guys later. There's not a lot of point you sitting with me for 4.5 hours. It'll be very, very boring. I'll come back to you if anything exciting happens. Let you know how it's going. Catch you later. Well, that weren't bad going. I'm about 1.8 miles, 5 minutes away from the tip, from where I'm tipping. Not too bad at all, actually. I've done it in, well, I've got 37, so 32, yeah, just on the 4 hours, really. It's not, this is a little, well, it's not traffic, as you can see, there's not a lot of traffic. But there's a couple of free roundabouts and traffic lights, traffic lights. So this takes a little bit of time. It says 5 minutes, but we'll see. I'm not really bothered now. I'm there, just get in there and see what palaver. It's not. I don't find this one a particularly quick tip. Never looks busy, but there's always something. I mean, it's actually similar. Last time I was here, it's similar to what I've just experienced on the loading. Wait for that bay, you know, and you know someone's just gone on that bay. So they've got other bays, but no, you wait for that one. So, you know, there'll be operational reasons why they need to do that. It just, I don't, as I said, I haven't been here many times. I think this is my 3rd time here. And it's not great. I don't think, but I'm hoping today I'm going to shake off that that opinion, and they're going to be really quick, because I want to get back, get a shower and get parked up ready to start, because I want to start early in the morning, ideally, because that means I can get further up the road tomorrow, because I'd rather be going north on a especially as most of the schools are broken up, because coming down that M5, oh my God, what a nightmare on a Friday, Saturday at the moment. It'll be even worse when now the schools are breaking up, because traffic's just horrendous. So I like to go north on a Friday so I can miss it. But we shall see. We'll see how that pans out. Who knows? I certainly don't. Right, well, I'm going to knock off again. I'll come back on once I'm in and out. Currently it's 3 o'clock. Let's hope it's 4 o'clock, if not before, by the time I get out. Catch you in a bit. Well, as predicted, one bay. One bay out of, I don't know, hundreds of bays. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bays in a row there for the freezer. They're using one of them. One on it. They're at break till 4 o'clock. So I haven't started that one clearly, because they won't start him till gone 4. So I don't think I'll be getting out of here too early today. But I shall keep you posted. Absolutely fascinates me. I was an hour on. The booking time was 2 o'clock, which I missed, obviously. purely because I was messed around so much this morning getting the load on. And now it looks like, well, it's because it's just right a day off, I think. Total waste of time. I'll come back to you in a bit, as and when I'll get out of here. Meet you soon. Well, there you go. That was definitely not what I expected. 20 past, oh no, well, it's now 6:30. Absolutely ridiculous. On the bay until 6:15, yeah, about 12 minutes past 6. Absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, what a day. It's going to be a bloody nightmare. Well, back to the yard for 7:30 or just before. Oh God, this road's awful. Back to the road just before yard just before half. By the time I've dieselled up and everything else, should get parked up by 8 with any luck. Find out what I'm doing when I get back. I'll jump back on when I get back and let you know what's going on in the world. Who knows? What a day, eh? What an absolute day. It's 25 degrees now. I'm on the move. It was 29 something. 29.5 when I was on the bay. Oh my God, what a day. Great fun. Another jolly day in trucking. Well, I'll catch you all later and let you know what's going on in the world for tomorrow. Well, whilst that was only just over a 12-hour day, that was hard work. That was absolutely hard work. Those 2 deliveries I did, the collection and the delivery, man, over 3 hours each. Absolute nightmare. Total waste of a day, really. But it is what it is. You know what? That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's life. Doesn't happen all the time. Such is it. So I'm parked up. I've got parked up about 5 to 8. So not bad. Got a 5:30 start. So 9 off tonight. Well, thereabouts, just over 9. And crack on again tomorrow, guys. So, well, you know, hope you're having you won't see us till next week. Hope the weather's as nice next week as it is tonight, because it's still 20 odd degrees. What we got now, let me have a look. 24.5 degrees. So hopefully I shall get some sleep. I'll catch up with you guys later. Thank you very much. And that's it, ready for another day. 5:15, that'll do. Go and see what we got in store today. 14 degrees actually, not as warm as it has been in the mornings, but it's warm outside, the air is still. Let's go and see what fun today. I'll run and pick my trailer up, find out exactly what I'm doing, because as I said, as we know, that changes overnight, so we shall see. I'll come back to you guys in a little while, let you know once we're all loaded up, hooked up. Catch you soon.
Your destination at 10:42.
Morning, guys. Right, well, it's 5:45, trailers on board, and I'm off to Wakefield and Grimsby, which isn't, I'll tell you, if it's where I think it is in Grimsby, it's 3 streets away from where the collection is. I'm hoping to get for the morning, which would make sense. So that's pretty good. Timings are a bit off, which is nothing unusual. This is booked for 8:30. I'm going to get there probably about 11:30, since it's 5 hours away, and I'll have to have a break. Only 3 hours out. That's alright, drive to take a moan out again. There you go, good fun. Yeah, just had to fill the trailer. I put diesel in the trailer, it was very low. Unusual, but I thought I've never had that before. Normally you pick a trailer up, it's 3/4 minimum, generally 3/4 full. This was not. So as I started to fill it up, I realised why. It's got one of those anti-siphon units fitted in the tank. Well, that's what that means then. It's cut off. I've got 190 litres in it, that'll do me for today and tomorrow, so yeah, a bit longer than that, obviously, but I've got as much in it as I can be bothered to stand there and wait. Now I'm off on the road to see what goes on. I'm going to give it an hour or so, maybe a bit longer, and just ring them and let them know that I'm not going to make their timings. When you consider the second one's booked for 10 o'clock, not a chance. So I'll ring them and let them know I'm well behind. And that'll be that for now. I'll catch up with you guys a bit later and let you know how things are going on. Okie dokie, right, that's clear on the first one. Not too bad, I suppose, an hour. Just under an hour for 6 pallets. So I'll take that. Yesterday was a nightmare. I'll take an hour. I've got an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 25 minutes to the next one. So
you will arrive at your destination at 13:21.
So yeah, not too bad really. We'll see how that goes. That's 18 pallets, so I might be there a little while. It's a huge company. No, it's not a small company, but it's a big company, so I don't know how long I'm going to be there. We'll soon find out. I'll get there. So I'll crack on over the motorway. As I said, it's not drastically, it's not bad, because I'm actually, I'm not sure. I'm not convinced I know what I'm about to say there. It's not a bad run, actually. I do know that, because I have been, funnily enough, where I'm going to tip, I generally park at the end of the road when we do a collection from one of the companies there. So I haven't even put in the address of this one where I'm going. I've just done it to the other address because it's at the end of the road. And it's somewhere I've been a few times and stayed a few times and all, because what we do with that one is drop the trailer in and pick it up in the morning loaded. So I don't have to worry about that at all. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's the collection I'm doing. If it's available, I would imagine I should be, because soon as I'm going to the next street, but we'll see. we'll see. What I'll do, guys, I'll come back to you in a bit. Have a good day. Well, I'll let you know how we get on. Right, that's it. The second one done. All empty, about hour and 25 minutes. Not too bad, but the reload's pretty cool. I'll be reloading now for the morning. What I'll do is we do this job, I'm in Grimsby, and we do a job in Grimsby where we drop the trailer in their yard, go back in the morning and pick the trailer up, and then you're loaded, and pretty much sometimes you go around the corner and put a bit more on, and other times you don't, you just run straight down from here. I've not collected anything from the other place on a Saturday. I've always just run straight from where I'm going now. I will leave this running for a minute, because I'll show you. As you can see, I'm coming out of that place I've just tipped, and I'm literally going round the corner. So I mean, it's 10 to 3. I need to go and find some provisions, but I'm going to go and drop the trailer off and take the unit only, which makes life a lot easier. I've not been to any shops around here before, but I'll go and find somewhere. Basically right in front of us, those trailers you can see in there, I'm going in there, and that's where my reload is. And this street here outside, somewhere along this street is where I'll be spending the night. So I'll park up along here somewhere and go back in there early in the morning. So yeah, pretty cool actually. I'll catch you in a little while, guys. I've got to go around the front of the building to get in, just let them know I'm here, drop the trailer off, so I'll come back to you. Well, that's me all parked up for the night, or the afternoon. It's only 3:30, just after 3:30, 25 to 4. As you can see, the road on the right is where I came out of, where I'd done my second drop, and over on the left is where I'm picking up from in the morning. So trailer's already in there, drop that off. I've been down to Lidl, get some supplies, and that's me done for the day. So I'll catch up with you guys in the morning, or yeah, well, when I get up. Won't be getting up too early. I can't get it's a funny old place. I'll get in there just after 6 in the morning. Should be done. They've told me so many different times in the past. Been here 4 or 5 times. Sometimes they say 8 o'clock, sometimes they say 7 o'clock. I've been in there at 6 o'clock and got the paperwork, so we'll see how that goes. But I'll catch up with you later on, guys. Morning all, right, okie dokie, up and about. It's 6:05. Done my checks, had my breakfast. I'll say raring to go. Raring to go. Just going to head in now into the place there to our left. Make sure find out if my trailer's loaded. Hopefully it's loaded and the paperwork's there. I can hook up, see what I'm doing. So sometimes you need to go to another one round the corner and top off, but generally on a Saturday morning you don't. But I shan't hold my breath, we'll go and find out. Yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys. Well, that was a right palaver. It's now 8 o'clock. I got in here, what was it, just after 6 probably. Well, probably trailer was on by 6:30 at the latest, you know. So it's an hour and a half. It's more than an hour and a half. Just waiting for paperwork.
You will arrive at your destination at 13:21.
Still haven't got the paperwork. Oh no, we haven't sent it through. I don't know if it's this IT glitch thing, jobby that I keep hearing on the news. Basically you load, because it's the RDC as an account and it's their produce and everything else, they send them a load schedule once it's loaded, and then they produce and send back the paperwork, which is then given to me, which allows me access. I only need one reference number because they don't take the paperwork off you anyway. So I've sat there for all that time waiting, and the lady basically went to me, right, take this load schedule with you. I'll text you, because I had to leave my number this morning. I'll text you when paperwork comes through with a reference to get you in the gate. Well, they could have done that, you know, hour and a half or so ago. But you know, such is life. 5 hours and 18 to get there, and that'll go down. We live in hope. That was a very bold statement. We live in hope that'll go down, as the traffic will be so light. I'll just breeze my way through. But let's you know, reserve judgment on that. 258 miles, a long way to incident free. But I just keep quiet, float through, hope for the best. And I'll catch up with you guys a bit later on. I've got a couple of issues actually. I can't get I don't know whether this is an IT thing, or I don't know, but I'm struggling for some reason. All of a sudden the link between the app and the camera, I can't get some of yesterday's footage off. I can't get it to link up basically, so I should be having to mess about with that tonight, tomorrow, to get a video up. This week's video will be up, well, by tomorrow evening. So anyway, I'll let you crack on, guys, and I will catch up with you later on, unless anything exciting happens in between. Okie dokie, right, that's me tipped on my way back to the depot. That's me done for another week with any luck. I'll get back there, I'll have to diesel up. Diesel, AdBlue, you know, generally. And the weather, look at the weather. I'm more shocked about the weather. Can't believe it. Bleeding horrible. It's been lovely as well. And there you go, such is life. This is Britain. Yeah, so that's it. What an interesting week that was, you know. Loved Scotland. Scotland was a great journey. I mean, I was only in and out of there, but that M74, I've decided that's my new favourite motorway. I didn't even know, as I said before, I didn't know I wanted a new favourite motorway. I didn't know I even had one in the first place. But, you know, if you got to pick, that's the one. That is absolutely stunning up there. Just that, as motorways goes, I mean, I've been to Scotland a few times, not in a truck, not for a while in the truck, long time in a truck, but the roads and the area is absolutely fantastic anyway, but as motorways go, that M74's got the views, I'll tell you. So yeah, quite enjoyed this week. Not a bad week, a lot of waiting around, good days, bad days, but that is every week. Good days, bad days, just how they fall, you know. Where you are when you get there, just everything matters. There's so many variables. I mean, it's like this morning, you know, I picked this trailer up at 6:30. I didn't get out of there, well, just before. I didn't get out of there until 8 o'clock, waiting for paperwork, which in the end I didn't need. You know, 8 o'clock they said, oh look, we'll text you the reference number when it comes in. They text me that about 9 o'clock. I get to the delivery point. As I've pulled up, a lorry's gone through the barrier. As I've come up to the barrier, I hadn't completely lowered, and it went straight back up again. So I went straight in. Didn't even need the reference number. You know, if the barrier had been down, I would have needed it. Fair enough. But as it turns out, I didn't. And you think to yourself, well, you know, I could have been an hour and a half earlier, you know, which would have worked for me. Obviously, that would have worked for me, because Saturday is my last day of my week. I'll be going home. Once I've got about another hour. I'll go back to the depot, fill up with diesel, fill up with AdBlue. I've got a warning come up, which for the night heater, or in modern day trucks as they call it, the parking heater. I don't know what it is, but as it's electrical, I'm going to have to defect that. I mean, I would anyway, defect, but you do a defect, you get a defect, do a defect for it. Well, I was going to say in the current weather, don't need the night heater or parking heater, but in saying that, pouring with rain, it's still 17.5 degrees currently. Still a tad warm. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'll give you just to finish off once I get back and I'm getting out. I'll catch you soon. Right, well that's me done for the week. So I've just jumped on. Well, what's the time now? 3:35. So I haven't done bad actually, considering the time I got away from there. So yeah, all done, mate. That's me done. Hoorah! Another week over, and get home, get me washing done, ready for the next week. Bit of a vicious cycle, which we're all on. You know, to be fair, we're all on a vicious cycle. Get really grateful we finished, and then we start again. He's like, oh, okay, starting again. All right, there you go. But we all do it. Must be bloody mad. Right, I'll catch up with you all next week. Hopefully this video will be up tomorrow night. It might be up tonight, but probably this week's video might be tonight or tomorrow night. I'll let you know. Well, you'll find out. Catch you all soon. Okay. Okay, so home. Another week done. Finished. Oh, what a week. Good week, actually. I mean, I might moan about a lot of things. I might moan about waiting around, but at the end of the day, it pays for the beer. So it's beer o'clock. I'm at home. What a result. And back to it on Tuesday. Who knows what time? I won't know that till Monday. So I shall give him a ring Monday and find out what's going on in the world. And I'll catch up with you guys next week. Have a great weekend, all.